Episode 12, another week in the NBA done. And we're back. Your two favorite podcast boys are back.
Two famous TikTokers.
That's it. Hey, slowly but surely we'll get there. A lot has happened this week, as usual. I feel as though there's not really a week in the NBA where it's quiet. The NBA Cup has wrapped up its group stage. There's been a couple of injuries through some of the bigger teams in the league. And there's also been a couple of comebacks through some of the teams that were missing a few players. So a few things have happened over the week, some interesting results. But we're going to kick off this week by talking about the NBA Cup. So that's all wrapped up now. Some of our predictions were okay, some of them not so good.
I
But
think,
Darby, tell us what we've got to look forward to.
yeah, so we've got the finals matchups for the NBA Cup now. Um, I think I might have I think I might have predicted a bit better than you.
I mean, I think so too. I reckon you've gone what, 6 of 8?
Yeah,
5 of 8? 6 of 8.
yeah. We're pretty similar, but
Yeah.
I'll just quickly run through the teams that have advanced.
Hmm.
So for Group A, for for both conferences, we got Toronto from the East and then
Yep.
OKC from the West. So obviously we both picked OKC from the West.
I mean, I don't think we were getting that one wrong.
Yeah, and then the Toronto one's a bit of a it just come out of nowhere.
Surprising team, for sure.
Yeah. Um, Group B, we had Orlando coming out of the East and then the Lakers coming out of the West. So I took the Lakers,
Yep.
so I'll take the points for that one.
You can have that one. Again, I don't like them, so you have them.
Um, Group C, we were New York came out of the East, and then San Antonio from the West. So we picked both of those,
Yep.
and the wild cards were Phoenix for the West and Miami for the East. So you had Miami, but they were
Yeah.
in the same group as New York. So I don't know. I think you might get half a point.
Oh, you can give me half a point. They're still in the final. You got
I
to give
didn't
me
have
something.
Phoenix. I
No,
didn't
I
have
don't think
Phoenix,
anyone
and
had
they were in
Phoenix.
OKC's group. So
Yeah, I think
uh,
that's. I mean, so out of those 8 teams that made it, you've had, I think Phoenix and Toronto are the
yeah, they're
biggest
the
surprises,
yeah,
and then obviously, I think to an extent, Miami also are a surprise.
yeah,
Um, Orlando, after their start, you could have written them off, but I think they're slowly starting to find something. But you can almost
yeah,
argue they're playing better with Paolo without Paolo. So.
yeah,
Hey, and Desmond Bain suddenly found his right hand and knows how to shoot.
yeah. Well, freaking Anthony Black,
He's cooking.
he's come on a bit since
Yeah,
Carlo's been out. So
yeah.
uh, yeah, they're
They're,
looking pretty good at the moment.
they're starting to put it all together. I didn't think they would be able to, but they are. So, I mean, long season to go. We're
Long
only
season,
25%
first
through.
month of the season down.
Yeah,
They've
that's it.
crept they've crept back into the playoff seedings.
Yep,
Yeah, that's Orlando. So anyway, for the matchups,
yep.
so first game would be OKC Phoenix. So I think I think we both go OKC
I think
again.
OKC as well, but I think they've only played a couple of days ago. I think they played
They
yesterday.
did, yeah, they
They
did
were
play.
pretty
They
competitive.
played them pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, they hung in there, but too much firepower for
You just
Thunder.
can't,
All
yeah,
this,
you
yeah,
can't pick against OKC,
nah,
and
no
now
way.
that
You can't,
now that
you
now
can't
that
pick
J
up.
Dub's back,
Yeah, and you can't pick against a team that's 20-1.
yeah, fuck,
Silly
yeah,
season.
yeah, they're at their own level at the moment. Um, so for the East, we got Toronto versus the Knicks.
Mm. I
This
think
one, any of these games, you can kind of it could be anyone's game. It's a one game series, so
definitely. I think these guys match
depending
up
on
pretty well
who's in
against
and
each
out of the
other as well.
lineups.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um, I think the Knicks actually played Toronto today, and I think they whooped them. So
yeah. They did.
I'll stick with the Knicks for this one.
I'm going
Yeah,
Knicks as well. I'm with you.
Um, the second East game, Orlando, Miami. This one's a bit of a tough one to
This is
pick.
a coin toss.
Yeah, this is the Battle of Florida, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida.
Showing my
I'm
showing
glad
my
you did
knowledge
some
of
yeah.
American states.
US geography, mate. A
Yeah.
plus.
Um.
That's it. I reckon that's a very interesting game because it's two contrasting styles in an
Yeah.
NBA Cup setting, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a fun matchup. That one. Tyler Hero's back now.
Mm. Oh
Um,
yeah. I think Bam's back as well.
Bam's back. They're all back. So
Yeah.
that's gonna
So
be a fun little matchup to see. And Orlando, obviously, they're starting to put it together. So
yeah.
anyone's game that.
Yeah. Could be like a could be a potential playoff matchup.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely could be. Who's your pick for it? I'll go the opposite. How about that?
yeah. Well, I guess you took Miami, so I'll take
All
Orlando.
right, I'm
Yeah.
done.
And then the last game, the Lakers versus the Spurs.
I'll take
Uh,
the Spurs.
yeah. I think you know where I'm going with this. LA Lakers all the way, baby.
Leluca.
Luka, LeBron, Reeves, Aiton, whatever you want.
Let
Lakers in
Ayton.
five.
Let Ayton. I love that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I don't think Wemby's gonna be back. I know we were having a bit of a read into his injury, and it just said calf
Mm,
strain out
yeah, no.
indefinitely.
They're not. They're not gonna play around with that. You
Nah,
know.
no way. And this is the thing I actually wanted to get your thoughts around. Like, he's such a big. I mean, he's a giant, right? Like, I think
Mm,
this is gonna happen all through his career, where he's gonna have
yeah,
these injuries,
yeah,
and it's like, how or when can he be healthy?
yeah, and especially because the way he plays, like he's not just one of these big guys that's just like he runs down, he runs to the paint, like
Yeah,
he's doing dribble moves, he's trying to break people off the dribble, and
yeah.
all it takes is stepping on one person's foot, and you got an ankle injury, you could be out for a few weeks.
That's the thing, and he's still so young. So I know in his mind and his body's probably when it's feeling great, he's like, I can do this, I can move here,
Yeah,
I can move there. But then, gradually this is just gonna continue to wear down on him. And I
yeah,
think that's where the Spurs need Castle to really be a star at some point, especially to
yeah,
carry them through when Wemby's out. And us
mm,
also, that's why I think Fox is so important to them to just be that guy, right? And
mm,
Fox has done it before with Sacramento. He's been the star of that team.
yeah,
So again, and then he plays a veteran role with Harper and Castle there as well. So
mm,
I mean, if you have Fox and Castle as as they come up as just as two potential stars and Wemby's in and out, at least you can still stay afloat and win games until it's time for the playoffs. Because when you have a
yeah,
guy like Wemby, I don't think it really matters if you finish, you know, first, second, third, fourth, seventh, eighth.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's one of those like MVP caliber players. Like you just put him back in, and your
Yeah,
team's instantly a threat, no matter who you're playing.
exactly. And that's the thing in the playoff series, Wemby to win 4 games,
Yeah,
you can back him in against anyone.
yeah,
So yeah, that I think that's gonna be a fun little matchup. Lakers are pretty
mm,
healthy, so they're cruising at the moment
yeah.
and
Do
taking it
we do
into.
we have a prediction for who's taking it out just based off the teams that we have left now?
I mean, okay, how about a prediction without the Thunder?
Or yeah. Or we could do a finals matchup.
So what? How does this work though? Who plays who? So it'll be the winner of the Eastern matchups
Yeah,
and
so
then the
yeah, the
winner of
winner
the
of the East
Western.
plays one of the West.
Yeah.
So the OKC Phoenix is the 1-4, and
Yep.
then the Lakers is the 2-3.
Yep.
And then Orlando, Miami is the 1-4 on the east, and then Toronto, New York is the 2-3 on the other side. So.
Yeah. So you'll have. I mean, if we go OKC Lakers
Mm.
and then say
That'll be a fun game to watch.
that's going to be a crazy game to watch.
Yeah.
And then the Knicks, Heat, Orlando, whoever
Mm.
you kind of want to put there.
Yeah.
I don't see any of the East teams winning it, to be fair.
Yeah, I think. I think it comes down to either OKC or the Lakers,
Lakers
to be
who win
honest.
it. And I think so.
And they're the two best teams in it.
They are, and I think this is where you have to think about all the extras that come with the NBA Cup, where
Mm,
there's a lot of extra money up for grabs. And
yeah.
I think this is where, obviously all of these guys want to win and they're winners, but the extra 500,000 means a lot more to some of these young OKC guys than it
Mm,
does to Luca, LeBron,
yeah.
Reeves, Aiden. You know what I mean? Those guys are on $40 million a year. They don't really care.
Yeah.
Whereas you get like AJ Mitchell, Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, they're on
Yeah.
$10 million a year. Another extra, whatever amount of money goes a long way.
Yeah.
So I think some of this extra stuff you got to think about. And I think
Mm,
that's where Orlando are probably a bit of a threat as well. They've got a lot of like Anthony Black, like we spoke about. He's going to be hungry for this stuff. That
mm,
Tristan Da Silva, all of these young guys, I think they want to strive for moments like this,
yeah.
and it's a I guess like a warm up towards the playoffs anyway. Because at this stage, the Suns out of the eight, barring the Suns, all of these teams should be in the playoffs,
Yeah.
right? so,
Yeah, for sure.
so it's a good stresses are high, pressure's high. It's a good
Yeah, it's a
warm up for these guys
bit of a
to
simulation
to go
of
through.
what it would feel like to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, 100%. And there's a lot more. I mean, the NBA they brought the NBA Cup in for a reason, right? To get some more eyeballs onto the game and make that middle of this season where it slows down a bit more
Mm,
exciting. So that's next week. Well, pretty much in a week's time, and then you get the final. That's December 17th, so like a week before Christmas, where
mm,
people. I mean, I'll get up at 4 a.m. here and watch the Christmas games, but you know what I mean. Like that's another big set of games that they have on.
yeah,
So it's made that middle of the season pretty exciting.
yeah. Keep the interest high.
And that's it. More eyeballs on NBA. Hopefully, more eyeballs on our podcast.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we'll have to start streaming in some
More
different
eyeballs, more
languages.
comments, more likes.
That's it. That's it,
That's all we
baby.
want,
It's
man.
the slow grind.
Yeah, man.
Christmas present, more subscribers. That'd be nice
Yeah,
this year.
that's all I want for Christmas this year. Need more subscribers.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So a couple of these teams, I mean, with OKC, like you said, they've got J-Dub back now,
Mm,
which, I mean, they were already playing so well. Sometimes I feel like they're not even trying and they're playing well. And now
yeah.
they get J-Dub back. We've seen what he can do. He's the second best, easily the second best player in their finals run.
Mm.
Um, what do you think that adds to OKC? I guess. I mean, we've seen it before, so
Yeah, like you said, it's probably the second best player. He's back on any given like Shea. Yeah, Shea's obviously the guy there,
yeah.
but if by some rare occurrence he has a bad night,
Then
you
you
got
should
Jalen Williams there.
chat
Uh,
there.
yeah, Chet. Oh, freaking hell, you get
Yeah,
on the list.
it's actually insane. And
Yeah,
now that they're 20-1, I know we've said this a lot as well.
yeah.
The record, it's gonna keep popping
They're
up.
going for it, man. They
You
have
reckon
to.
do you think
They're
they're
going for
actually going for it, or are they just winning games? Like, there's a bit of a difference, right? Because I think when the Warriors did it, I'm not sure, but I think Draymond said like after they started what like 24-0 or something, like 22-1 or
it.
something, they're like, "Oh, we're going for it," and they
Yeah,
decided to go for it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas I, I'm what this OKC are always on TV, so I think it just looks like they're winning games.
Hmm. I
You
don't
know,
think they would ever like admit like, hey, we're going for this
until they
record.
get it.
Doesn't seem like Shay. He always says the right things in
Yeah,
interviews. Like we just turn up, we do the right things. We're consistent. Blah blah blah.
yeah,
Like he's not like an out there guy like a Draymond who's gonna say like, yeah, hell yeah, we're going for the
yeah.
record.
True.
But yeah, I think in the like they're definitely on that trajectory to like possibly challenge that record.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I think um they're definitely they're going for it.
21, they're definitely on pace for it. Like they're gonna be 80 and well, 80 and whatever, 78 and 4 or whatever.
That's nuts.
I was talking to well, I think it was someone at work or someone at basketball, and it was the way Thunder's set up, right? Like they obviously have all these draft picks. They've already paid Shea, Chet, and J Dub.
Mm.
So I think my curiosity now is, do you just hold them three and that's your three guys? So, like we're saying, AJ Mitchell, how good is he?
Yeah.
I guess they have at some point they just have to let him go.
Well, he's gonna get offers
Yeah,
from other
exactly.
teams.
And
Like,
OKC can't afford him. So
yeah.
the
It's-
obviously he's what 4 years younger than like J Dub and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
where's the point where you draw the line? You go, oh, I'm gonna get rid of AJ Mitchell instead of
Mm.
J Dub, or I'm gonna get rid of J Dub instead. Like these, these are crazy questions.
It'll be interesting to see which like of the role players that they want to keep a hold of. Like,
Yeah,
they could put together trades where they might. I don't think they're wanting to trade, but
no,
with the financial aspect of it, they
yeah,
might have to move like a Lou Dort or
mm,
Caruso, something like that.
yeah. So I
Because
think Caruso, Isaiah Joe, and Wiggins are already paid.
yeah,
Like paid. They're on like long term deals. I'm pretty sure. And
yeah,
then Lou Dort is just there. Again, I think they also have Case and Wallace that we barely speak about.
yeah,
That guy's an absolute gun as well.
yeah,
Like, if he was in a system with more usage, he'd probably be borderline all-star, like as a guard.
yeah.
It's just insane.
Yeah, this team has a chance to be one of those teams like you look back in 5 years or something and like
Yeah.
they're just like a dominant team like the Golden State Warriors. Like
I mean, and
obviously,
they'll get the Clippers pick and the Utah pick.
yeah, like
It
they're
makes
gonna draft high. They're
yeah.
gonna get some freaking generational player in the draft next
And
year.
they get him for 3 years to do and then I have to pay him anything.
Yeah, they'll have him on a rookie deal.
Yeah.
Like but yeah, like how are they gonna fit that into whatever? Like, because they're in championship mode now. Like,
But this is the other thing. Shay's
how are they
like
gonna develop
28.
a rookie?
Like they're just in their prime.
Yeah, they're not. But you could argue that they're not even like Shea might not even be in his prime. Like he's what
I don't.
25, 26. Like,
Nah, he's a bit older than that, isn't he?
is he? Oh,
Isn't he 28? That's actually
well,
interesting.
yeah,
He's 20. You're right. He's 27.
yeah. Like he's still like you
It's
look at guys like
crazy,
Steph and
man.
that he's like 36. Like he's still crazy good. Like,
And then like I think if you think even further, will you see teams try to like how Durant, Harden, and Kyrie were like, all right, let's go somewhere together.
yeah,
Will you might see a couple of players in that Western Conference be like, yo, like we need help.
we got to team up.
Yeah, we
Otherwise,
got to team up to
we got to
beat these
take
guys.
down these guys.
Yeah, like, I mean, unless they get kind of like the Warriors where they got super unlucky with injuries.
Mm. Yeah,
Unless,
well, that'll be it. That'll be.
but this is the
These
other.
things will happen.
Yeah,
They'll have long seasons because they're gonna go deep into the playoffs
correct.
every year. There's
Yeah.
bound to be injuries. Like,
But this is the other thing that really scares me. Those Warriors teams didn't really have benches.
mm,
Like it was the four guys and then, some role players there for sure. But this is the thing with the Thunder. Like, if you lose, J Dub obviously has barely played this season, but you've got Wallace,
mm,
you've got Dort, you've got AJ Mitchell. You've got literally three guys that can do some role that J
yeah,
Dub does.
yeah,
It's just their bigs that they're probably, if Hardenstein goes down for an extended period or Chet goes down, that's probably
yeah,
where they struggle the most. But one, two, three, they'll be fine.
yeah. Like, it's very similar to the whole Golden State dynasty. Like, all
Yeah.
drafted by the team. Draymond,
Yeah.
Clarence, there.
Yeah.
Then they got Iggy over there to help him out. And then they got KD. Like,
Bogut as well. Like all these
yeah,
rock
yeah, like
guys, mate. I
it's
mean, so it's 2025 now. In five
yeah.
years, 2030, how many championships does
Yeah, how many?
OKC have? How many
Well,
do they have?
probably like you'd probably have to say at least three.
three in the next
including
5 years,
one
so they'll have
from last
four.
year.
Oh,
Yeah, I
including
think I think that you probably say that they probably go to the finals probably 4 out of the next 5 years, probably.
But this is my thing. Like, I think if Tate, I love Indiana, so I think if Tyrese comes back,
Mm,
they can compete, and we've obviously seen them compete against the Thunder. But I
yeah,
also really like Boston when Tatum comes back
yeah,
to compete against the Thunder.
yeah.
But these other Eastern Conference teams give me no hope against the Thunder. No, like Orlando, New
Mm,
York, the Cavs. No way. Like,
mm,
I don't think any of those guys are beating him yet
yeah.
or ever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only looking like in the West, Jokic, maybe the Lakers.
Maybe,
Maybe they
yeah.
can do something against them. Just
Well, I
because,
think the thing is, it'll be interesting to see what the Lakers do once LeBron's contract is off the books.
mm,
So you can obviously have Luke and Reeves as your two guys, but they could just, obviously with LeBron's contract gone, they can get a lot of guys to come help Luke and Reeves.
yeah.
And they've obviously still got Aiden there as well. So they can get
Mm.
more help in that 3-4 position, or they just go, massive and try to land a Giannis or something.
Oh, it's always an option for the
Yeah,
Lakers.
exactly right. Maybe if Steph doesn't want to retire once a 1-year deal comes off the bench for the Lakers.
That would kill you, wouldn't it?
I mean,
To
it
see him in a
would.
Lakers jersey.
But the longer he plays, the better for me, I reckon. You can't.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been sad because he got injured, so it's
yeah,
been a rough few days with
yeah.
him getting hit in
That's
the
what
and then
happens when you get
Warriors
old.
Warriors got stitched up in that game as well. Makes it worse against Houston. That was disgusting.
Didn't
That was
Reed Shepherd went for 30 or
I
something?
know. It's always these random ass guards that just cook the Warriors all the
Because you got
time.
no one who can defend on that
That's
freaking
the
perimeter.
issue. Like when we had Clay, he could defend guards, and
Yeah,
same as Wiggins, right? He'd defend the best player on the other team, which is generally a guard, right?
yeah.
But now it's like, I mean, Steph tries his best, but he's
Like
never been.
what's GP2 doing?
Oh man, he's had a couple big games.
Does
GP2,
he?
he won that game against the Pels for us yesterday. He
Uh,
had like 20 points and 12 rebounds.
wow.
Yeah, he was on.
I
Jimmy
like
looked
him.
good as well. Jimmy would look real good.
Yeah.
Um, but again, I don't know. We just the young guys. We need to step up.
Mm.
I had a trade Kaminga, Jared Allen. Like I think you're under the belief that the Cavs need to change something up as well. Um, what they're doing is
I don't know if Kaminga's the guy though.
the thing is they need another scorer though. Like
Yeah.
Donovan scores for sure, and Mobley is thereabouts,
Yeah.
but you need that like next guy. And I think Kaminga as a scorer is better than DeAndre Hunter as well.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
you can give, I mean, Kaminga can't play defense, but that's the thing. You've got Mobley there to be able to like play defense, and then you can put some defenders around them.
Yeah.
And then Warriors need a center, so I would gladly take Jared Allen. Bring him over. Bring him over.
Big fella.
The big fella. Make it happen.
Mm.
Um, KD's been out for a week, but I think he was back today. So, but again, Reed Shepherd cooked the Warriors, and I don't think Houston have missed him at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, young team just doing what they do.
Yeah.
Um, so that was.
Stephen Adams had a big game today.
I saw some of those plays. I mean, you sent me some of those highlights for him, and I was
Yeah.
just
I
like,
think he's like, yeah, his, all his role is on that team is just to get every offensive rebound
yeah,
and set screens, like,
set
and he
screens.
like that's been his career basically. He never really went outside of what he like. He was never expected to be a big scorer.
Yeah, of
Or,
course not.
um,
And that's
yeah,
the other thing, though. Like he fits that role really well, obviously, because like you said, he's got one job there.
yeah,
He doesn't have. He's got KD to score. He's got Şengün to pass the ball. He's got Man Thompson. Like he just get the ball, get the rebound, get the defensive, offensive rebounds, do his
yeah,
role. And hey, he's got paid for it.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
had
a
it. He's still hanging around. Like I don't know how many guys are left. from his draft class that are still in the NBA
Yeah.
and like playing meaningful minutes.
When did Adams get drafted? 2010
Uh Probably been over 10 years, so maybe
years for sure, right?
yeah,
2013,
yeah,
12th pick. 12
yeah,
years in the league. Yeah, that's a long time.
yeah.
And he's
He's
still
a real
going.
big man.
He's doing his best. Um, what else? Quick recap, I guess, around the league.
Mm.
I mean, to be fair, not a whole lot has changed in terms of standings and how we feel about certain teams. I think you look at the East.
Yeah.
The Bulls have dropped.
Yeah, I think I predicted that.
Yep.
Um,
Some would say the Bulls' balls have dropped.
yeah, no, it's just the thing with
Yeah.
like he's gonna be getting more attention now that
Yeah.
he's gonna start the year hot.
Some of their
Um,
games have been so close. I think they're one of the teams that have played the most clutch games as well. So yes, they're lost games, but they're always in them.
yeah, yeah.
Like, and again, I think that's just their style, right? Like they just score points. So yes, they're
Mm,
gonna be in a lot of games. It's just the crunch time where they're starting to struggle.
yeah,
Um, Pistons still rocking and rolling. Knicks have started to move up.
yeah.
So the East is going well. The Hawks continue to win.
They do, they do. Another good win today
Yeah,
against Philly.
big overtime win, double OT.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson showing out again.
Mm,
Um, yeah, it's you're seeing some of the like the older guys that the older all stars they're starting to phase out a bit, and
yeah,
these new guys are coming through now.
definitely.
Your Tyrese Maxey's and
Yep.
Jalen Johnsons, those sort of guys. So
I think if you look down that list of the top, so I think apart from the Miami Heat and the Raptors, because they do it by committee, really, like all of those guys kind of have stats.
yeah,
But Cade, Brunson's gonna be there.
yeah,
Jalen Johnson from it's not Trey Young, it's gonna be Jalen Johnson as first
yeah,
time
yeah.
All Star. Orlando. This is the other thing, like, because the East All Stars are like the East Conference is so weak.
Mm,
Even with Paolo missing games, like you could almost argue that Paolo and France will both still be there this year,
yeah, possibly.
which
Yeah,
is
I
yeah.
didn't think of that.
And then
I
I
think
think
this year's like the All-Star teams, they're going to be quite a bit different
definitely very
this
different. I
year.
mean, I think Giddy definitely deserves to be there as well.
Yeah, but still, like they're sitting ninth or tenth, or
I
like
know they're 10th, but it's so
yeah,
tight.
yeah. Like it's a
Giannis,
stats thing, and then if there's players that are on similar stats, they usually go with the
the
team that has
the
a
winning
better
team.
record.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's true.
um,
Pacers won two in a row. That was really exciting for them.
they did. I don't know.
Yeah, they did the
Who
other
did they
day.
beat? They beat Chicago,
And then was
and
that the Pascal game winner? That was the Chicago one.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was. I mean, even that shot, he just had the little hezzy, and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Is he gonna shoot
yeah,
it?" And he just
yeah.
shoots
No,
it. And I
yeah.
was his press conference after, though, his little interview after. He's just so funny. He's like, I just shot the ball, like,
Yeah, I don't care. We're gonna
yeah.
get number one pick next year. I just shot it. If it missed, well, we're getting number one pick.
Exactly.
We're not trying to win, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said to you, I don't think they're trying to win, but
Mm,
a lot of these teams that start hot early somehow end up in the bottom. So maybe the
yeah.
Pacers are doing a bit of a reverse. Um,
Wow.
maybe
I don't. Yeah.
I mean, they're still injured, so
I don't
the,
think they're. Yeah.
the
They're really
Nets,
worried about winning.
yeah, the Nets still smell their 3 wins.
Yeah,
Wizards
I
are on
seen that
two.
they had a game the other day. No Michael Porter Jr. or Cam Thomas.
I know. I saw that. I saw the box score of that game, and I'm like, this is
Only Brooklyn
dire.
Nets fans are watching that game.
I don't think even they're watching that game.
Yeah, probably not.
The Wizards still on 2 wins. Like,
Yeah.
I know
There's
they're trying to be bad, but come on, man.
there's no reason to be talking about the Wizards
No.
ever.
This is the other thing. They obviously still have CJ and Chris Middleton there. So do you reckon there's maybe a couple teams out there that might try to, get
Yeah,
some of these vets if they need a bit of
maybe like
help?
coming towards playoffs, maybe.
Yeah,
if if they can get a buyout. I'm not sure what their contracts are,
yeah,
but
or like a mid-year
I'm
trade or
sure
something.
some guys. I mean, like Chris Middleton, he's probably like on his last legs.
Yeah, he's
Like
probably
he's probably
past it.
just cool with doing whatever in Washington. Like
Yeah,
he won his championship.
he
Like
doesn't need to do anything more.
he'll just
He hit
settle
some
up.
big shots in that championship run
Yeah,
as well.
but CJ's still like having big nights, so
Yeah,
he's
he can
definitely
still
another
hoop.
guy that can probably help a contending
Definitely.
team or something like that.
Even if he's coming off the bench or something, like
Yeah,
he can definitely help any team coming
yeah,
through.
100%.
So yeah, so that's the East, and I guess the West. I mean, we spoke at length about OKC,
Yeah,
but the Lakers, and the Rockets are right up there.
yeah,
I think this is your top four, right? The Thunder, the Lakers, the Rockets, and the Nuggets.
yeah.
That's the
Oh,
top.
it's Thunder Nuggets, then Rockets, Lakers.
Yeah, it's just the order's wrong, but the top
Yeah,
four. I mean, it's very the Nuggets. I think are the ones that are starting to slip a little, but they've just had so many injuries. I mean, you missing two starters every night.
yeah,
It's gonna play a toll. Jokic and Jamal Murray's trying to do again. I think Murray a first time All Star this year. You
mm,
definitely see him in there, I reckon. And then the rest of the West is kind of gets very congested with San Antonio obviously missing Wemby, but they're still managing to win games.
mm.
Minnesota have looked good. I know you're
Yeah.
high
They
on
have.
those guys.
Yeah, they
Um,
should be. They should start working their way back up. Um, Maybe into that top four of the West.
yeah,
With, like even jumping a team like the Nuggets
definitely.
or San Antonio while those guys are out.
Yeah.
Um,
I think one of the Minnesota stats for me though, that's quite a concern over a lot, like, obviously the season's very long, is they're 30th in bench points because they
mm,
don't really have a bench.
yeah,
Like they've got Naz Reid, really good. Obviously
yeah,
they lost Nickel Alexander Walker, so he was really good for them last year.
yeah,
But Conley's obviously just the vet, older, and then they've got like Jalen Clark and some other guys that you've gone bench for bench against a couple of these other Western Conference teams. It's significantly weaker
yeah,
compared to these other teams. So uh, yeah, and then you got the Suns, Warriors kind of grinding it out, battling it out in those positions, and then Memphis and Portland are ninth and 10th in the West.
yeah.
Speaking of Portland, Denny Avdia, he's been excellent. He's had some massive games.
Yeah, he
He,
has.
he
He's
had
definitely.
what do you have today? Like 30 and 20 or something?
Yeah, he's become one of these consistent like 28-point scorers, sort of.
Yeah. He's also on a very cheap contract. So,
Mm,
I don't know how much is left in Dame next season, but
yeah,
if there's a little bit left in Dame with, some of these young guys coming through, you might see Portland back in that playoff contention. They're not going to win anything with OKC there, but they
mm.
actually play OKC really well as well most games. So
Yeah, yeah. Like it was pretty close
yeah, they're
against
pretty
them
close.
today. Yeah,
Um, and then Jazz, Mavs, kind of no-name teams. They're just hanging around. And then the
yeah.
Clippers and Kings, we've spoke about at length over the last few episodes on how bad they are and what are they doing.
I feel bad for James Harden.
Uh, again, he's doing everything he can.
He's trying his best, man.
He's trying his best for a half.
Yeah, well,
Like then they just fall apart.
yeah.
I just
What
don't
do
get
they
it.
do? Like, how do they get better?
I think it's the rotations though. I was actually thinking about this today, and so I think they have Harden playing the whole first quarter.
Yeah.
So I think if you watch most of their games, they're either winning at quarter time and halftime, and then they just fall apart, right? So I
Mm,
think they need to figure out the rotations, even with Kawhi in there,
yeah.
and try to get some of these younger legs running through as well. Because
Yeah.
you play hard in 12 minutes up top. He's got no legs in that fourth quarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to change his rotation to like it's not playoffs. In the playoffs, yes, that's all the stars play the whole first quarter.
Mm.
That's the thing. But in the regular, give him six, then give him
But
like eight.
if they don't play him, they're getting blown out. Like
I mean, yeah, I
they
guess
don't
that's
have anyone that can create offense on that team. Like if Kawhi's not playing.
Yeah.
Like
But
James
Kawhi's
Harden
not a
has to,
passer either, so
he has to score, he has to set up freaking everyone on the team. Like
yeah.
it's just, like Chris Paul, he's
I mean,
basically done.
they
Like
need Bojan Bogdanovic. I mean, he's injured as well, but
yeah,
so he's I guess their other facilitator, but they're in trouble. The Clippers are in trouble.
yeah, like
I mean, yeah, they're. I thought the Kings were bad, but the Clippers are right there with them.
oh, I don't know if the Kings bad
Oh,
or the
they got the same record, so
yeah yeah
the only
maybe
good thing about the Clippers is Harden's cooking.
yeah
Otherwise,
maybe I just got my James Harden glasses on. Like
yeah, you
you still
used
see
to
him.
mesmerized by his beard.
Yeah, I just like his the. I think I just love watching the way that he plays because it just looks so effortless.
Yeah, yeah, I know. And we saw him, right?
Yeah, like when we went
Saw
to
him
see
live.
them, like it was just like, what the hell? Like these guys are like full intense, like in a defensive stance to try and stop this guy, and he just like
He's just like
he looks
step
like
back,
oh, he's just
swish.
walking his dog.
Yeah,
I,
walking his dog.
I love it. I
They're
love it.
crazy though. I mean, yeah, watching those games live really puts into perspective how good these guys are.
Yeah, man, so good, so
Yeah, the casual sitting on the couch, like, oh come on, man, I wouldn't have done that. Well, I
good.
could do that better. All right,
No way, bro. No
no
way.
chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's the wrap up for the quick wrap up, I guess, for the week on what's been happening, what the NBA landscape looks like for now. We've got NBA Cup finals coming up over the next 2 weeks.
Back to
Christmas is
Vegas.
3 weeks away. Well, 4 weeks away.
What are you
Hey,
getting for Christmas?
what am
What
I
did you ask
getting?
Santa for?
I asked him for more subscribers, likes, and comments. Give me all the followers. Maybe I might get recognized in the street for Christmas, you know?
Yeah, yeah. How funny would that be? Hey, you're that guy with that really bad podcast, mate.
Yeah. Aren't you the guy that knows nothing about basketball?
Yeah. What are you talking about, mate?
Yeah. But yeah, I think that'd be nice. What are we? We're only a month in since we started doing this, so I
Yeah,
think we're trudging on all right.
yeah.
We
Starting to get some comments and stuff on our TikTok videos. That's
yeah.
cool.
So there's
Getting a
there's
bit of
nothing to
engagement.
yeah, a bit of engagement, a bit of interaction.
I think there was
But
a guy that commented about the freaking Detroit Lions the other day. Like,
yeah,
we took an NBA, mate, not NFL.
I don't know why he might have thought fast break threes has anything to do with the
Yeah,
NFL. I saw that comment and I was like, who? I was like, he either typoed or yes, he's talking about the
yeah. I
NFL.
knew who it was straight away. I was
Yeah.
like,
And I was like, come on, man.
yeah.
But it's good. I mean, LaMelo seems to be a fan favorite, same as Trey Murphy. So,
Yeah.
we're trying to put out things that people want to listen to.
Mm.
You
I
know,
never knew people wanted to listen to Trey Murphy and Melo Ball. Like,
there's a market for everything.
there is,
People
there
want
is.
to listen to us. So, think about that for a second.
Take it.
But again, it's been great having you on board.
Our
12
pleasure.
episodes in, and we continue on through the month of December.
Yes, we do.
Catch you next week.
See ya.